Hello and welcome to the Bigger Flips show. This is Michael Pinter, I teach you how to start flipping house. If you're really doing it, how to do it bigger. My hair is all messed up. I'm up top of Runyon Canyon again. Quick view of the city, Century City, downtown LA, Hollywood sign. So I had a great question from a student of mine who asked about post-closing possession, what it is. What it is basically is a seller will sell me a house and I will allow them to stay for a finite period of time and then they will leave. Why it's important to a lot of sellers is because for some people, the concept of having the money from a sale to be able to go to buy something else is incredibly important. And they don't understand the concept of maybe a simultaneous close where the wire gets money to them and they leave right away. They just want to have the money in their account for a finite period of time, which could be a week, it could be several months, and then they'll take that money to buy something else. That happens a lot. I'm closing on something this week where I agreed to a 1 week post-closing possession, and I went into contract something where I agreed to several months of post-closing possession. It's what got me the deal. There's a lot of deals that I bought only because I agreed to post-closing possession. Now, that is the key to why it's important to real estate investors, because sometimes that's the only reason why a seller will sell us a house, because we allow them to stay there after the closing so that they have the money, and for them, they just don't understand how a regular buyer would ever allow them to do that. Sometimes it's done. So what's important to know is that the risk is that they don't leave when they say they're supposed to. So the way to protect yourself is to leave a significant amount of money in escrow. So what's going on? Let me give you an example. Let's give an example. An example can be they're selling your house for $500,000. They owe $200,000. They need $300,000 to buy something in the Carolinas, for example. I'll say, well, I want you to leave $50,000 in escrow. You can stay for 2 weeks, but then every day you stay after the 2 weeks, I'm taking that money out of the escrow, it's being released to me. And it's a negotiation, but it has to be a significant amount. You can't leave $5,000 in escrow because somebody's selling your house for $500,000, and they start doing the math. They can stay in that house for 6 months and make you a victim. That's worth more than $5,000. It's got to be significant. So I've had as much as $100,000 left in escrow, but it depends on every deal. It depends how much money they need, and it depends on how much the proceeds are. So selling something for $1 million, I want to buy something for $500,000. They don't have a mortgage on. You can leave $100,000 in escrow, but if the numbers are too tight, it won't work. So you can't ask for too much in escrow to the point where the deal's not going to work. But it's a very, very important tool in your tool belt. Sometimes when you bring it up, you see their eyes light up, and that's the only reason why they're going to sell to you as opposed to listing it or selling it to somebody else. So if this was helpful, this is a great question. This came from Appreciate it. Thank you for the question. And if you have any other questions about post-closing possession, just please put the questions below, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you very much for watching.